Today is January, and by the end of the next month, 80% of people who sign up to the gym this week will end up quitting it. By the end of this year, that number hits 90%. And the reason why people quitting on their fitness goals is not necessarily because they are lazy, but rather because they solely rely on motivation. And motivation is a feeling that comes and goes. And at the beginning of the new year, when we feel very motivated and we feel very ambitious, we have that new year, new me mentality. We're trying to do too much at once. We're going from 0 to 100, working out 6 times a week, quitting on sugar, doing the cardio. And the problem with that all or nothing mentality is that when life happens, which eventually will for all of us, where we're gonna miss a workout session, we're gonna have that cookie and cheat on our diet. When that happens, we're gonna feel like we are failing, and that can cause us to feel discouraged and completely quit on our goals. And another reasons why people quitting on their fitness goals is because they have unrealistic expectations. They think that they're gonna lose 30 pounds in 1 month. They're gonna make tremendous changes to their body in the first 2 months. And when the reality hits that in the first few weeks, the scale don't go down, you look the same in the mirror, people getting discouraged, and then people tend to quit because don't look on long-term approach. They looking on a short fix, and they're not patient enough to give enough time to the process, and they're focusing solely on the outcome goals instead of the process goals. And another reason why people quit on the fitness goals is because they lack a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you're going to the gym on random days, on random times, you eating your meals on random times, and you eat whatever you feel like it, you don't have a structure, you don't have a routine, you don't have a plan, it's going to be much more difficult for you to be consistent. And when you're not consistent, you're not going to see the progress. And if we don't see the progress, we tend to get discouraged and quit. So in order to achieve our fitness goals, instead of solely rely on motivation and feelings, we need to create a reliable system that's going to allow us to be consistent with training in nutrition even on the worst days. Not on the best days, because everyone can be great on the best days. We want to create a system that's going to allow us to stick to the plan even on the worst days. We need to have a plan. How many days a week we're going to train? What type of exercise we're going to be doing? How many meals per day we're going to be eating? What type of meals? What are we going to eat? Our sleeping schedule. We need to be specific. But the thing is, we don't want to do everything at once. Because if you're trying to change your nutrition, training, sleep, recovery on day one, it's not going to be realistic. It's going to be too much, and you're going to quit. So we want to focus on process goals instead of the outcome goals. Process goals are the daily actions that you can do over time that's going to lead you to the main goals, such as weight loss, building muscle, and so on. But we want to focus on one thing at a time. So for example, the first 30 days, we're just going to be focusing on being consistent with the workouts. For example, 3 times a week. Once we accomplish that, then we can move on to the next goal. Maybe our goal is going to be to eat 3 meals per day. Each meal contains a protein source. And we're gonna try to build those habits over time, or we're stacking those habits over time. That's gonna lead to a behavioral change and a lifestyle change. And those process goals, those outcomes of changing your behavioral lifestyle will lead into the main outcome goal, which is a weight loss, building muscle, building strength, and so on and so forth. We also want to create realistic goals, goals that we can actually accomplish. So like I said, instead of focusing solely on the main long-term outcome goals, like losing 50 pounds, let's focus first on being consistent with the workouts 3 times a week. Then let's focusing on eating 3 nutritious, good quality meals. Then focusing on getting enough sleep, so on and so forth. Start slow, be patient, look at this as a long-term approach, instead of a temporary short sprint, because the long-term approach, going slower but consistently, is going to lead to a better results than trying to sprint, doing too much at once, like for example trying to lose too much weight quickly and then regaining all our weight back on. And we want to simplify the process. Instead of trying to make the whole process of exercises, nutrition overcomplicated, we're focusing on minutiae that really don't make a big difference. Focus on a simplicity, the things that are actually going to give you more bang to your back, meaning doing consistently 2-3 times full body strength workouts that are progressive, getting enough cardio, eating good quality whole foods. Simplifying this process, make it easy for yourself. Once you develop a good baseline, good foundation, then you can focus more on the details and minutiae like supplementation, details with the nutrients, micronutrients, and things like that. But simplicity, initially at least, is going to be very important, especially for beginners or people who are just starting. If you are more advanced, if you are more experienced, then that's a different story. And another thing is that we want to learn how to love the process, because if we don't love and what we do, if we hate exercising, eating well and healthy, if we feel like this is a job for us, then it's going to be very difficult to be consistent with it. So we want to learn how to love it, make it more fun, make it more enjoyable. Don't take it too serious. Enjoy the process, because that's going to allow you to stick to that long term. If you want a customized training and nutritional system that is developed based on your goals, your schedule, your lifestyle, and the challenges that you're facing, I'll be happy to consult with you. So click the link in the description and have a wonderful new year. I wish you all the best. I hope you're going to be able to accomplish your goals. Stay focused, stay strong, and I'll see you on the next one.